passed out, trapped her in my room. No trace left here of you. Cold gone, another person or two. Seems like I'm the only one home. Aligned with the sun, shadows on everyone. No reason to run, hide out inside. Just stay at home, so lost and alone. Be here, unknown, don't tell a soul. Bad taste, can't seem to get it out. Blank space where you shut my mouth. Filled yours with love to spit it out. I thought we wanted the same thing. Trust me, it's alright. Goodbye, now let me try to sleep. But don't care to say goodnight. It would be a lie, another fleeting dream. Trust me, it's alright. Goodbye, you never meant anything. You mean nothing to me. Just stay at home, so lost and alone. Be here, unknown, don't tell a soul. Been so down since you left, can't get out of this hole. Stay safe at home, so lost and alone.
Hello guys, good evening everybody. Welcome to the Champions League. It's the first Champions League stream. Oh my goodness. I've been nutted. Thank you very much for that, Ultimate. Thank you for the cheer. Hopefully you enjoyed nutting Nobbins there. Thank you so much, mate. Where's my Vinny Company tactical preview? Hey, if City play Bayern, then that is where it will be on the channel. We're also saying, yes, it's the first Champions League stream of the season. And it's not involving City. City are playing on Thursday for some God knows why bullshit wankstain reason. So I guess it means that I've just realised my chat's not working. Where's my chat working? Hello. So I guess it means like today we can just, you know, chill out together and vibe. And don't worry about it. I know why it wasn't working, guys. It's because I didn't press the right button. Okay, hopefully now it will be working. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know. I might fucked everything, guys. I might fucked everything. How are we all doing though today? Welcome, welcome. Hello, the fifth state. A bit early, yes indeed. Yes, sir. Football show. Love that from you. Ratioing what? Ratioing what? Little rat. There we go. The chat is now working. Excellent stuff. No, it's because I'm getting it upgraded, and I had the upgraded version selected, but the upgraded version doesn't work right now. So that's the thing that we're doing. Hello, Fuscant. I finally watched an Apple game. Yes. So in fact, I did do a tactical preview of the Napoli City game tomorrow. City Napoli, I guess, game tomorrow. So if you want my thoughts on, you know, how I think City might set up and what's the main thing to look out for from a Napoli perspective, then feel free to go give that video a watch at your viewing pleasure. You know, Jack, that's fair enough. Most people don't, and yet I just give it to them for free. You know what I mean? I just give it to them for vibes. Good evening, Spartacus. Football show says I feel like Bayern are gonna win. Hello, Josh, scouting our future manager. Yeah, I'm wanting, and we've got Dave. Hello, Dave, that beautiful dog. I obviously want Bayern to win. I want them to do well because of Vinny. Big up to him. He's not really being helped out, I feel like, in the market. One of his big signings, sorry, was like Luis Diaz. Stinky. So that's a bit of a shame. There's no Musiala either. He's still injured, is he? Yes, indeed. Indeed. There's also no Davis. There's no Guerrero. Wisdom Mike is suspended. What the hell? You know what? I forgot that they brought in Nicholas Jackson. That'd be funny if he came in and scored a goal today. But we shall see what we see from Chelsea. It's very strong from there. It's basically what you would anticipate their their best lineup to be. It'd be interesting to see the positioning of Palmer today. Hello, Kazoo. would I take Areola as manager after Pep plays a completely different style to Pep? Probably not. I do rate him very highly as a manager, but he wouldn't be my option after that. Village, as I said yesterday, we are doing a Champions League match tonight because City are playing on Thursday, so it makes sense to do one prior. Also, thank you very much for that cheer, Kazoo. 77 doesn't activate it, but thank you for that, Kazoo. What do you guys think the score is going to be? Let me know. I'm going to say, I don't know, because Bayern's team doesn't move me. I'm not moved by this Bayern midfield, specifically. Elise, yes. Kane, yes. Stanisic, yes. I do like Pavlovic, to be fair. I like Gnabry, but I don't really like where he's currently at. Luis Diaz, not the biggest fan of him. You guys know that. I do like Pavlovic, to be honest. Yeah, so I am going to predict a Bayern win because I want Vinny K to get that to get those 3 points. So I'm going to say 2-1. I'm going to go 2-1. Foscan's gone for 3-1. 4-0 Chelsea, of course. Village, the Watford fan wants João Pedro to do well. 15-0 to Bayern. That's great. Elise 4-0. Yeah, classic. Hello, Puneet. I'm so sorry that your membership thing didn't go through. I've no idea why. But for some reason, like, your message thing didn't activate. And I don't know why, Puneet. So I can only apologise on behalf of YouTube for that. Today with a 2-all. Lovely, lovely. Jackson goal, we will be there, says Puneet. Gnabry's massively dropped off since the flick time. He used to be so lovely, you know. He used to be so lovely. Does he have an afro nowadays, or is that no longer a thing? Because that was, of all the hairstyles he's had, that was my favourite. That was my favourite. I think the afro might be the best hairstyle ever. That's harsh, Jack. I think there was a period of like 2 or 3 years, I feel like, where he was a purple patch. Wasn't it a fair few seasons though? I might be getting my years wrong. I feel like there was a period where he was absolutely unreal. Was it like late, early? I can't remember what years it were, to be fair. 7-0 Bayern, because of where Chelsea are right now. 2 to 3-ish seasons. In my head, I don't know what the years were. I can't remember if it was like late teens or early 20s. I feel like it was maybe... Was there a crossover? I don't know. I can't remember the exact years. I'm sure there was a period where he was very good, though. Just before and during the pandemic. Okay, so it is that crossover thing. Yeah, so like, sort of like late teens to post-2020. That does make sense, yeah, to be fair. Hello, Dax. How you doing? Big up to you, Sarah. How are you? Sarah, sort out that profile picture, though. My mate. We need to be doing better here. Come on. Doesn't have to be a picture of you. It can be a picture of anything. Something better than an S, though. You get me? Hello, Will. Wait, why isn't your profile picture coming through? What's that all about? It's weird. Your dog's being censored, Will. That's crazy. How are you, though, mate? Okay, guys. Like, I want genuine suggestions. What should Sarah's profile picture be? It doesn't have to be something city-related. If you have a pet, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool if you do have a pet. What else? Maybe your favourite food? That's interesting. I feel like I don't see many plates of food here, so that could be fun. Kazoo suggests you could do a Fiat. I mean, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. It could be a shout. Failing all that, it could be a footballer. You know, like David's got David Silva here. David's got David. Or maybe this is David. Hello, Yappins. How are you, mate? Fiat. That's great. There we go. I don't know what was happening there. Will, what did you do? What did you do to change it? Now it is working. How weird. Well done, though. So there we go. That's Kazoo's suggestion. A Fiat Multiplar, specifically. What the hell does that even look like? I've never heard of such a car. Oi, what the hell? That's such a good thing. I love that. Oh, that's the worst car I've ever seen. No. Please, Sarah, don't pick that Fiat. Pick like a Fiat 500 or something. Oh, have you guys seen one of these? Let me show you. This is vile behavior. Is it going to show up? Look at this! It's got a tumor. A tumor? A tumor. I don't like it. What is that? It's got a weird little growth above it. What is happening here? Why is this the car of everything? I hate it. Is it tumor or tumor? I don't know. It's like it's a tube of toothpaste. You don't say tube unless you're from the US. I feel like it's tumor. It is an ugly car. This is horrendous. Thank you so much for the cheer, Ultimate. Trade secrets, you know what? That's reasonable, Will. That is reasonable. It is disgusting, isn't it, Nintendo? Oi, Nintendo, sort out your profile picture, yeah? That's a boring N. I want something interesting. I want something interesting. Tumor. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I don't fucking know. Which game is better? Yusuf, I mean, if you want, you can keep an eye out on Liverpool Atleti. And you can keep us updated on that if you would like. We're going to be primarily tuning, yeah, not tuning, into Chelsea match. I was contemplating the Liverpool one, but then you guys told me that, well, Alvarez is injured, so what's the point? I was like, very good point that you raised there. So that's the thing. Right, guys, I'm seeing loads of these profile pictures, guys. Ketchup fan 231. Elite, make your profile picture a bottle of ketchup. Nintendo's going to sort this out. Excellent stuff. Tadiwa, it looks like a bug. Yeah, get your profile picture and make it a bug. Yeah, something. Make it a Queen Alexandra's birdwing. That's the butterfly with the widest wingspan in the animal kingdom. I know things, yeah? Queen Alexandra's birdwing, make it that. Also, if you ever play in the animal game and you get to a queue, that's a free one for you, yeah? I don't know if that counts because I am making a delineation between our butterflies, but still, you can have that for free. I think so, bruh. That's what we're tuning into. Whoa. Respect Pavlovich. Respect him. Punny asks, what's my car? We currently have a Mazda, but it is massively on its last legs, so I suspect we won't be having this car this time next year, because I don't know, it was old when we got it, and we've had it for about 8 years. It does the job, but it's now got to the point where it's making a noise whenever you brake, so it's one of those, you know what I mean? Makes like a really terrifying high-pitched noise. There's apparently nothing wrong with it. But it's just one of those, isn't it? It's just one of those. Isaac debut. Yusuf, if you want to keep tabs, absolutely go for it. Who are my top £3? See what I did there, guys? Dave, I don't know, mate. Maybe this is tumor. I feel like I've always said tumor. But I am wrong. Quite a lot. I went to the dentist today. They told me to come back next week so I can have a root canal. I've seen all the videos of a root canal. Right, okay. Why would you research what it is specifically? Like, that's just going to make you shit yourself. Kazoo, you silly boy. You playing that? I hope it goes well. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Who's getting the Ballon d'Or? Probably Dembele. Why don't Chelsea have our front of shirt sponsor, by the way? What's that all about? I've just realised they still don't have one. It's the 17th of September. Sort it out. Is it so they can have room for their ghastly gold badge? Is that what it is? What's going on? That looks like, speaking of the dentist, that looks like one of those stickers that you get You know, if you're a good boy at the dentist, like when you're 3 years old or something, or in my case, 87. Dear me. Do they still do stickers at dentists, or is that now dead? There used to be a thing. You used to get a sticker if you were, brave and that sort of thing. Just like sat there and were a good boy or girl. Probably not. 1L. It's political correctness gone mad, not giving out stickers. Crazy. Get the Lamborghini tractor, says Spartacus. What, like Jezza? No, what's this, Cross? Tell me more. We're going to get Nobbins the Lambo, but he seems more like a Ferrari guy. I do not give a shit about cars. Let me tell you that right now. As long as it just gets me from A to B, I literally could not care less. I think it's a mad thing to invest a lot of money into. Oh, Chelsea in behind here with Gusto. Stanisic defending. Oh, it's in the box, is it, Neto? Oh, Bayern had to do some cheeky defensive work there. Kimmich deals with it, but goodness me. Was that straight from the goalkeeper, that ball? Shades of Ederson? Question mark. Right, okay, chill. We're not that in the trenches. We're not that in the trenches. That's mad. Love that from you, Dave. You're still getting the stickers. I used to get Tom and Jerry stickers. Wait, they want a handball? Wait, what? Can we have VAR? Can we have VAR, sir? Oh, I thought he was running over to the monitor then, but no, he was just saying it's a throw-in. Hoodie, Dax, people can be that old, mate. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah's actually done it. I love that from you. And this is why you're such a brilliant viewer, Sarah. Love that. See, Kazoo, your suggestion has actually paid dividends here. Excellent work. Excellent work. I mean, they change the rules all the time, Puneet. I have no idea what's going on. True Citizen, I've just realised how shit your profile picture is as well. Sort it out. Make it something. PSG have already scored. Fucking hell. Who are they playing? Atalanta. Marquinhos. Unreal scenes. Welp. Ajax Inter. That's another interesting game, I guess. But we are staying tuned to Bayern tonight. That's all right, Dax. Don't worry, mate. Salah scored. So Satyam, what already? Jesus. Satyam, sort out your profile picture, my dear. My child. Boring. Boring S. Come on. We're gonna start to become a bit more fascist on this channel, yeah? How do I change? Go into like your settings. Hey, well done, Nintendo. There you see. Beautiful. Love that from you. That's an excellent profile picture. Thank you for sorting that out. Thank you for sorting that out. It does look like Cole Palmer's going to be playing at right wing, which isn't the best use of his talents, but I'm sure he can still have a very good game. Absolutely. There's Elise. Isn't it mad, like how Crystal Palace had now Arsenal starting left winger and Bayern starting right winger, both of the same club at the same time. Crazy. Ultimate, no, they aren't. They are stinky profile pictures. I've got a new profile picture, says Jack. I don't know who that is supposed to be, though, Jack. Who is that? Do I rate Company as a manager? I do. I mean, the thing with Company is that he's not really going to be fairly judged based on his league career, which I don't think is reasonable because Bayern didn't win the season before he was manager, so he does deserve to be praised in that sense. But realistically, people are looking for him to perform well in the Champions League. Now, last season, he had a mental amount of injuries. And it wasn't... if you look at the team that... It was Inter that knocked out Bayern? I think it might have been. If you look at that Bayern side, like, dearie me. Absolute horror show. So I have some sympathy for him in that sense. It's still far too early to see whether, you know, he could become Pep's heir or whatever. But in an ideal world, he would be, wouldn't he? It's 2-0 already. Well, thank God we didn't tune into that game. Because that would have been stinky. That would have been stinky af. Excellent work, Ketchup fan. Oh! Is that Pikachu holding a bowl of ketchup? That's brilliant. Here's a fortune for Ultimate. The race is not always to the swift, but to those who keep on running. Tortoise and the Hare vibes. Yeah? Did I know William Gladstone was originally a Tory? I did not know that. I thought he was a Liberal. I did not know that, to be fair. Bayern overrating the Champions League every year, says Cross. Well, let's hope that they can do well today. So Robertson and Salah have already scored 6 minutes in. Bloody hell, man. Jesus. Well, hello, Toby. I mean, if you're tuning into the Liverpool game, turn that shit off and get Bayern Chelsea on. We're 6 minutes in and the game's still alive, unlike that one, which is dog shit. And once again, the space is in behind Bayern's left side, and here is Cole Palmer. He finds, what's he called? Enzo, that's who it was. I forgot his name for a second. It's offside. Oh. Never mind. I thought it was going to be a corner, but it wasn't. That's really good defending by, you know, that lad. Who's that guy? What's he called? Lamer, that's the one. More like lame. Am I right? All right? Yeah, I'm right. Diaz, get back on that left wing right now, you little bastards. Who do you think you are? Get out of Elise's way. Oh, gosh. Enzo couldn't lace Peroni's boots. I tend to agree. Oh, it's a cross for Hazard. Over. Hurricane's got I feel like he's got more hair than usual tonight. That's a bit of analysis that I've just noticed. His hair is a lot fuller than usual. Interesting. Look at him, he's even stroking it as well. Footmob showing a Barrios own goal, but the scoreboard still says Robertson Salah. I didn't see the goal, so I've no idea what they were. Sanchez, that's amazing. Wait, what? Why is the referee put... Oh, rolling ball. Oh. I was super impressed with that distribution from Sanchez. Sanchez also has lovely hair. He is bald, Jack. Why are you lying to me? What are you lying for? I don't know what that means, True Citizen, I'll be very honest. Oh, okay, you're talking about that hair. Okay, fine, fine. Once again, it's the ball in behind... Bayern's left side, down that channel. Chelsea keep popping off and trying to attack it. Stanisic, can you sort it out, sir? Deep dive analysis from Nov about the hair. Well, that's the good thing. Like, with these non-City games, I don't have to really... I mean, I still pay attention, but I don't have to, you know, properly go in and analyse. I can just, like, watch it more as, like, a chilled-out fan, which is good, because I don't really get to... do that with City games, so this is nice. I don't really have to worry about, oh, what are they doing on ball and off ball? I can just switch off. And I'm able to do that. My brain can switch off if I want it to. It quite often, it's off even when I want it on. Why are you taking a shot there? What a dickhead. What a little prick. Of course, it was Luis Diaz. Of course it was. Why am I having such a go at him? I think it's because he's not that good. I'm a bit upset that Bayern has spent however much money on him. Sarah asks, with the new Fiat, how far will City go in the Champions League? We were discussing this yesterday on Touchline Talk, and I think that we should be aiming for quarterfinals. It does depend on the draw. Like, you know, if we get to the round of 16 and we, you know, face PSG, or like, I don't know, who's another good team? Fucking... Can you beat English sides? You know, Liverpool, I don't know, like a team who you would expect to beat us. There's a different conversation, but based on, like, you know, are we a top 8 side in Europe? That's definitely what we should be aiming for, realistically, to try to get into that top 8. So, the first step is getting to what position is in the table? Is it top 8 in the table, or have I made that up? To get auto qualification. In the group stages, we have to be getting that shit. We have to be getting that. None of this qualifier wank where we get knocked out by Real Madrid. Less of that shit. We need to qualify for the knockouts automatically. Look at Pavlovic's face. He's rocking the Gavardio mask. Gnabry intercept. Yes! With that beautiful hair, he takes the shot and it's shit. The company, he's shouting. He's saying, don't do that, mate. Don't do that. You ain't me against Leicester. Yeah? Yeah, that angle is never on, by the way. That is never on. It's confirmed as a Robertson goal. Fair play to him. Just Diaz being Diaz. Hello, JH Plays. My goat Alvarez will never allow Liverpool to get the 2-goal lead in it. Look, guys, my analysis brain is still here. It's the left wing. Sorry, the left side for Bayern every single fucking time. I got hiccups now. Goodness me. We are facing Madrid in the groups. Vardio is very handsome. Goodness me. So's Diaz. Yeah. And so is John Stones. Balling behind again. Upamecano. Here's a thing, guys. Here's a thing to pay attention to. I can't remember who mentioned this to me, but someone did. So this is not Nobbins news. This is not Nobbins news. I am shoplifting this news. Upamecano's contract expires next year. Now, whenever I watch him, he's never impressed me. Cooker over the shots. However, I am told that by avid Bayern viewers, he's actually very good. It's just one to keep an eye out on if City are planning on getting rid of Stones, Ake, next summer, perhaps. Yeah, I've not seen it myself, Fuscan, but I do accept that is because I've simply not paid enough attention to him. So I will accept that. You know what I mean? Every time I watch him, I'm not impressed. But I will accept that I've not seen enough. And that's to me, Fenway, that's all I've got in my head. But I'm trying to be more objective and go, but I know that isn't what he is as a player. It can't be. It can't be. So I'll allow it, you know what I mean? Right, Gnabry, you need to stop stinking up the joint, mate. That's an easy ball to Elise. Easy ball to Elise. Oh, surely he's not. Liverpool aren't going to actually let him go, surely, to Diwa. Surely not. Hello, Kilua. Is it me or Paramount Plus not loading up in the USA? I'm so sorry, matey. I do not know. I'm watching on TNT Sports 2 HD Live, so I do not know the state of play there. American company, yeah, the Battle of the Aura hair for sure. For real, for real. That's nice. Why is Kimmich still, like, trying this shtick of I'm a midfielder? That's really upset me about him. Every time I watch Kimmich, he's better at right back. Every time I watch him, without fail. You're not Lam, mate. I can use my VPN to go to the US, absolutely. And I probably will be doing that when a 3 p.m. game happens. It is Pepsi Max. Yes, because I'll need to use it, obviously. Big up to NordVPN. I will be using them. I was having trouble. Maybe it's just about refreshing. I'm not sure. Mood Chen says, predict the score of the Liverpool game. It's 2-0 now. 3-1. Let's go 3-1 to Liverpool. Yeah, can you imagine? The Italian connection, Puneet. The Italian connection at the back. Crazy. Toby, imagine tuning into that game. Could never be me. Toby, how are you feeling about Sunday, matey? How many goals are you going to win by? Let me know. Elise, have a shot. Oh, it's a cross. Oh, I was bigging you up, Elise, and that's stinky. He's offside anyway. Great working. Was going to watch Liverpool, but since you're watching Chelsea, we're going to watch it. Yeah, well, and here's the thing, Kill. They're already winning 2-0. And is it at Anfield? It is. Let's be honest. Atleti have no chance in that game. They have no chance in that game. This one is still a competition and a contest. I've got no prediction for scores, but do you think you're going to win? Like, realistically? Because I'm not predicting a City win. Hello, Theatre of Drinks. What's the chat overlay you use? It's one of my own creations. Right. It's not me, right? It is fucking horrendous. Yeah? It is horrendous. Yeah? When it was the old one, it was sort of like more of like an actual like crest. And you could just like pop it in the middle. It didn't look too horrible. This one literally is a sticker. Thank you for following, matey. This one's literally just like a sticker that you put on. It is horror. And it's a shame because I quite like the rest of the... I just want to make sure, Jack. I just want to establish that everyone else hates it. I quite like the Chelsea kit, especially without the sponsor. That badge just ruins it. It's horrendous. When's the Kasana right back stream coming? Oh, well, given how upset I am with all our right back options, I might just lock in and say, yeah, let's just play Kasana right back every game from now on. I don't like any of our options. But we can't do that if we want to play a back two, can we? No, it depends on the fucking game, doesn't it? If we're playing back three, I don't have a fucking problem with Kusanov. In fact, I think we have to play Kusanov right back to play a back three. I don't know how else you do it if you want to play a back three. No, yeah, in fact, that's the only way you can do it, isn't it? Can someone correct me? Stones. I guess you could have Stones, but he's forever injured, so that doesn't count. I think that's the only way you can do it. Yeah, recall the Kanji for real. Thank you for the cheer, Ultimate. Do I think we beat Napoli? Yeah! Confident. That's what I am. No idea what the team's going to be. I did a preview video. I really struggled with trying to predict what the team's going to be. Because surely he can't start all of Gvardiol, Foden, Rodri, given the fact that they've just come back from injuries. That would be very surprising to me. Oompa Loompa. Sort out your profile picture, mate. Make it more interesting for me. Make it an Oompa Loompa from Willy Wonka, maybe. If you tune into the Liverpool Atleti game, but you didn't see the score and you think Atleti were the ones who are having the better half right now. Really? Were they playing better? That's interesting. Akanji would have done well in the Kusanov roles as Faisal. I think he would have done, to be fair. Hasn't updated for me, Satyam. Sometimes it has to wait for another stream. Here's Luis Diaz, leaves it for Gnabry. Oh, he creates a space for him. Oh, it's a good block by Cucurella, who has been lovely for Chelsea for the past, like, year or so. Foden should be fine. I'd bench Gvardiol and Rodri, though. The only reason why I've got concerns about Foden is because of the fact that 90 minutes against United was his first full 90 since February. So I just don't know if it's going to be too much for him to start 3 games in 7 days. That's my only concern. That's all I'm thinking. That's all I'm thinking. The only thing Kasam needs to look at is he can be rough. Yeah. He does need to reel it in a little bit, but that just comes with time and experience and you know, having someone like Donnarumma and Diaz behind him / next to him to guide him. Absolutely. It's not a problem. He'll be great, Kusanov. I already think he's very good. The fucking referee? The referee got in the way of the free kick? Sir? Are you okay? Wait, he's done a drop ball? Did they not just retake the free kick? That seems a bit bullshit to me. Cross in, Elise! Oh, it's in the back of the Chelsea net! Is it? I think it's just an own goal. Who cares? It was from Elise's cross. Or was it Upamecano? The camera's panning to him. Could it be the free agent next year? Come on, come to City, lads. It was created by my boy Elise. That's all I care about. There you go. The camera zooming in on Upamecano. There was a body of legs. A body of legs? A sea of legs. Elise does well. Beats his man, João Pedro. And I think it's off Chalobah. Yes. It's off Chalobah. Chalobah. Yeah, off the knee. Look at his face as it goes. He's like, up! To be fair, it was a very dangerous cross into a very dangerous area. That's unfortunate for him. Very unfortunate. Big up to Chalobah, who's got great hair, by the way. Amazing hair. But yeah, own goal. I need an assist/goal from Elise and a goal/assist for Kane. What's that for, Spartacus? Yeah, I realised that as soon as I said that. I don't think so, Punch a Bicycle, to be honest, mate. I don't think so. Fenway left a good comment. Where was it? Kusanov does seem like he'll get a... Oh, no, wait, that wasn't the one. Where has it gone? I can't see it. It was something to do with formation. I can't see it now, sorry. Isak starting and Ekitike benched brings Salah into the game more because Isak stands further wide. Salah's been cutting in again, which I haven't seen him do as much this season. It's a good option to have, Toby. It's a good problem to have, rather. Oh, yes, of course. That old chestnut. Come on, Bayern. Come on, Bayern. Ah, there's a financial incentive. Understood. So what was it? So we all want an assist. We want a G&A from Elise and Kane. That's so annoying that doesn't count. That's unlikely to happen, I feel like. Oh, no, to be fair, Elise could assist Kane. Doesn't have to be 2 goals, does it? That would work, right? I think that's a thing. Oh, here it is. With Kusanov right back, we could play the 3-1-6 in possession against a low block and still have pace against the counter. Absolutely, we could. Absolutely. You know my thoughts on the 3-1. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest proponent of it. But 100% Fenway, that's definitely a thing. And again, unless someone wants to correct me, if we want to play a back 3, it has to be one of Kusanov or Stones at right back. Although again, no, one that actually doesn't have to be, to be fair, because you could just have Gvardiol or Ake at left back. So no, I changed that. I changed that thought process. That's wrong from me. You could just have it on the left side. But then obviously you can't play out Nori. But he's injured. Hello, Owl, our resident referee. How you doing? Hello, Matty. What do you think of Yoshko, Stones, Diaz, Kusanov against Arsenal? How would that work on ball, Moochen? What would you go for on ball? Let me know. Jack, what the fuck? Do you not want Spartacus to be a happy lad? That's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. This is still my favourite possession, in possession shape. Generally. But I do still think that to get the best out of City's attacking players, the 2-3-5 is actually better for this current City squad. Although I do prefer a 3-2 on a personal level. Imagine De Bruyne pulling off a pass in the corridor of uncertainty and why have you... Don't say things like that. You'll wish it into existence. Yeah, that's mad. It is moderator turf warfare. Chelsea again, edge of the box. I thought they were going to advance there. That's a shame. At least they're making Kukurea look like David Luiz. I really don't like Kukurea's hair. I think it's shit. Oh, hello. Sorry, that's not... It's Lima, not Lima. My bad. It's a goal kick. It's not a corner. Why now? Do you like Kukurea's hair? I think it's stinky. Not a fan at all. Yeah, but Jack, that's because you're bald, mate. Oh, Harry Kane, what a touch. That's a penalty. Ref. No? Are you sure about that? Hey, he gave it. Yay. Hey. Well done, Harry Kane. Right, we're going to get a Harry Kane goal for Spartacus's bet. If it stands, I have predicted Kane to score, as you can tell. So the assistant is the one who gave it, ultimately. Let's have another look. I mean, it sure looks like a foul by Caicedo. I mean, yeah, it's a foul. Yeah. It's a pretty clear foul. Yeah. It's a penalty. Yeah. There's no debate about that, is there, Owl? Like, that's just the definition of a penalty. Right, Harry Kane goal. This is for the Spartacus bet. Lavia doesn't give one away there, yeah. Absolute fraud, Caicedo is. What a freak. Oh, yeah, I didn't even do the score. You're absolutely right. Yeah, it's not been 0-0 for a minute. Yeah, no, I'll totally agree, matey. It looked like a penalty in real time. It looked even more like a penalty in slow time. Right. He scored 23 out of 24 penalties for Bayern. Christ. That's a lot of penalties. Some Matt Letizia energy. Here's Harold. Does his silly little breath. Oh, he's a very good penalty. It is a very good penalty. Where was that against France? I know he scored the first one, but still. Fortune for Toby. If you never... Oh, this is just depressing. If you never expect anything, you can never be disappointed. Horrendous mentality, that. Horrendous mentality. Reach for the sky. Have ambition. Yeah? Be happy. Be positive. Hate that. Sorry, Ultimate. Nah, that's a shit fortune. Sorry about that, Toby. That's a stinky fortune for you. Yaya, best penalty taker I've seen, 15 out of 15. Yeah, he never missed one for City. Did he ever miss one in his whole career? Did he miss one in his whole career? Let's have a look. I don't know if he ever took... I guess he probably wouldn't have taken them for Ivory Coast because of Drogba. Did he ever miss one? Or did he ever take any not for City? Oh, he's a fraud. He missed one in the Jupiler Pro League in 2002. Oh, shit, Chelsea are here. Oh, and they've scored, and it's Cole Palmer. He does a celebration. You are still losing, though, lads. I know. I was looking at Yaya's penalty record, and then all of a sudden, Chelsea have scored. Why is Maresca shouting at now? What is going on? No, João Pedro's down. He's upset about something. Oh my god. Bayern are 2-0 up. Why have they committed so many bodies forward? Are they dumb? Anyone want to pick up Palmer? Nah, fairs, man. That is horrendous. Horrendous defending by Bayern. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Yaya missed a penalty in 2002. He has scored one for Ivory Coast. That's back in 2013. The rest are for City. So he has missed one penalty in his career.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
But KSK Beveren.
In a house with Liverpool fans, so I have to watch a foregone conclusion instead of the Bayern game.
Damn, that's an L for you, Toby. KSK Beveren. Wait, are they still in existence? Why does it say 2010-ish? What's that? No, it is a Belgian club. Why does it say 2010? That's weird. I don't know. Anyway. There we go. Why were Bayern committing so many men forward when you were 2-0 up? What's that all about, sir? What's that all about, mate? With that back four, either Yosh convert into midfield or Stones in the treble role with a 3-2 build-up. You guys know my thoughts on that build-up. I would like that, sorry. I would like it. What's his record, chat? Remember in 2020-21, we had new penalty taker every week. No, my Jesus, man. Dark times, you know, dark times. It's like, Rodri, to be fair, scored his only one. But yeah, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Mahrez. 51 out of 54. That's a very good record. Letizier's was 47 out of 48. So that is more impressive. Why was De Bruyne taken off? He only missed once. Really? I feel like he missed far more than that. You know what I mean? What would my preferred England midfield be in the World Cup? I don't know what the formation's going to be, because Tuchel's played a back four and a back three. So I don't actually know. Probably Wharton, Rice, Palmer. If it's a midfield three, that's what I'd go. That's what I'd like to see. Proper 6, proper 8, proper 10. Bosh. Foden? I'm not having him in the squad. I don't want any City players in the England squad. Fuck that. Tuchel isn't moving me. I've not seen a single game. I think I've seen one game. I think I saw a Serbia game. I can't remember, though. Still mad we didn't give it to Edison in that season. I know, right? He would have scored them as well, man. He would have scored them. Well, Palmer trying to Meg, not quite. Bayern, how can you go from controlling the game and like dominating to now being... At least they just pushes Kukurea to the floor. If it's a 4 Satyam, then I'd throw Bellingham in. There's no problem with that. But if we're trying to be as simple as possible and having a 6, an 8, and a 10, if Rice is being used as an 8... And I'd rather have Palmer on the pitch than Bellingham. So that's what I do. Yeah, exactly. I don't want Foden going to the World Cup. I don't want any City players going to the World Cup. Fuck that. Fuck that. Certainly not for England. Fuck that. Why should we give them our players? Fuck that. Fuck England fans. Dickheads. All of them. Sorry if you're an England fan. I'm an England fan as well. I'm calling myself a dickhead there. Essentially, fuck them. I don't care. I'm looking at everything from a City hat from now on. Yeah? Everything from a City hat. I don't give a shit. Cuckoo is in his head. He is good at that. He is a little knobhead, isn't he? This has been far too basketball, this match, for Bayern's liking, surely. Caicedo, edge of the box. It's a wonderful goal in the top corner. That's a lie. It went high and wide. Depends on hard. You just need to practice until you can't miss and practice after training because you are going to have tired legs. That's a good point, to be fair, yeah. There's not much point practicing a penalty fresh if the idea is to prep for a penalty shootout. Holland for Norway is a fun watch. Yeah, big up Norway, though. I'm a big fan of Norway just generally as a country. If I could be from any nation, I'd pick Norway. Definitely. That's a good question, guys. If you could be from any nation, and don't be boring, don't say where you're from. That's boring. Where would you be from? Let me know. Canada's a great choice. Oh, Liverpool penalty. Caicedo paying homage to Nicholas Jackson. Will he come at some point? New Zealand. That's an interesting shout. That's a very interesting shout. I personally couldn't go for Australia, New Zealand. There's far too many like nasty animals and such. Why is it? Do you see how high up Upamecano was there? He was playing as the bloody 8. Vinny, what is this off-ball structure, sir? What is going on? Swiss or Norwegian? Yeah, give me Norway, man. That's a really good interception by Caicedo. So over the top. Did not need to do that. Dave, don't be boring. You got to pick somewhere else. That's the game. Denmark, that's a good shout. An assistant gave a handball and just did not go anywhere near his hands. What a guy. Dave, boring. Oh shit, Upamecano gets his face in the way. Neto, and it's well over. Poland for the ladies, brilliant. Do they get free uni in Nordic countries? I know that you get paid to go to, like, school. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I'm sure that we had like, a Swedish viewer, and I'm sure that he said that, that in that region of the world, you get like a subsidy to ensure that you attend school and whatnot. Something like that. Norwegians are minted, yeah. I'm sure that... I don't think I've made that up. Oh, fuck off, Jack. I don't think I've made that up. Someone can fact check me on that. I think that's a thing. It's a big up to Norway. That's another tasty... God, there are a lot of good Champions League matches in this first match week. Newcastle Barca as well. There we go. That's a great answer, Dave. That's a great answer. I'd love to go to Iceland one day. Again, the only problem is these places are so expensive. Oh, Elise cutting inside. I guess the good thing about Chelsea scoring is that we all want Spartacus to win his bet, Jack. So if we need Bayern to score another goal, they're more likely to do so if Chelsea score. So we just need Elise to do something now. Chelsea pressing high here. Sri Lanka. That's nice. I do want to go to the Maldives at some point. You know, Bali, that sort of vibe. I mean, Bali's not a country. But I don't know if I'd want to live there. Oh, Elise! Oh, you've denied Elise the assist, Lima. You little dickhead. Oh, he's killed that dead. Elise, oh, that should be an assist, man. Madagascar, is that for the Talking Lions? Lima. That could have been it, mate. That could have been it. Vietnam. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting shout. Oh, because of the lemurs. Lemurs are pretty cool, to be fair. They are pretty cool. Does Bayern's left side just not exist? What is their left back doing? Who is that? Stanisic? Can you sort yourself out, mate? You're annoying me and upsetting me at the same time. That's unbelievable. The one ball there just, like, bypasses the entire Bayern defensive line. Vinny. Oh, Elise slipped. He's made it work, though. He's not a left back. That's the best excuse I have. You know who else isn't a left back? Nico O'Reilly. And yet he's balling. Luis Diaz. What can he do? Oh. Finds. Is that Stanisic? No. It wasn't, by the way. It was Pavlovic. I got my itches confused. Yeah, this has been a fun match so far, you know. Oh! Bayern wants another penalty. You're not going to get it for that, mate. I don't think you're going to get it from that. Kvaratskhelia scored for PSG. He's offside anyway. It still feels weird that KDB will be playing against us. Yeah. Especially after such a heartfelt goodbye. It was a lot of PR Spartacus, you're not wrong. Thoughts on João Pedro so far? I'm watching the CBS Goal Show, so I've not seen all his stuff. I would say that I've barely seen any of him, to be honest with you, Village. He did well on Chelsea's goal, though. This Elise is desperate for an assist. He hears the pleas of Spartacus. Village, you can't hear you, mate. And wait, shut up. Guys, it's a corner. Why don't you just watch the match, Village? Instead of watching the CBS goal show, why don't you just, like, watch the actual match? I'm not a bot. You're not allowed to pick your own country. That's not the game. You've got to pick a country that isn't yours. That's the game. The FBI director is a Liverpool fan. Wait, what? At least say, mate, you got to pop that in. You got to be the creator. Kimmich whips. Cleared away too easily. You know, Bayern have scored 2 goals, and yet they've not actually got an assist. Crazy. Ah, gotcha, Spartacus, gotcha. What country are we picking? The game was just, you know, if you can't pick your own country, like, what country would you like to be from? I pick Norway. Yeah. Right. Kimmich, what have you got for me? What have you got for me, Sonny Jim? Dave, you can come to Norway with me if you want. We can hang out. We can go get a beer for like 10 Norwegian kroner. I was trying to think what the currency was there. Goalkeeper comes out. Olise! Oh, he had Sanchez scrambling. It's a good punch, but yeah, Olise came in. First time shot. It's one of those bouncers. Not on target, though. We'll change to Greenland because their language is actually gibberish. Well, actually, Kazoo, I think you'll find that Greenland isn't actually a sovereign country or nation. It's actually Denmark. I'm such a fucking pedant, I swear down. Hello, Louise. Do I believe Pep's the one who wanted Donnarumma? He said he did. He said he did. So I'll believe him. I'll believe him. Why not? Of course, you can have Greenland if you want, Kazoo. I'm being very anal there. I don't know what the situation is there. Do Greenland like being owned by Denmark? Do they see themselves as Danes, or do they see themselves as, like, Greens? Ask them. Oh, yeah, I'll call up Greenland. Hello? Hello? Guys, if you're on the YouTube, leave a like on the video. It's free. It helps out your boy as well. And it lets me know that if we want to do more of these neutral watch-alongs, also, we won't do them. Obviously, we're never going to do them as frequently as the City ones. But, you know, seriously, for like the Champions League, or if there's like a massive game in the Premier League, like obviously we did United Arsenal, then that could be a thing, couldn't it? It could be a thing. I don't know, Spartacus, because the Falklands do like being owned by the UK or whatever. So I think there are some regions where they don't mind it. Sorry, I think there are some. To be fair, we've already done neutral Prem Games Village, you little bastards. I don't care what you like, Village. Funnily enough, it's not about you, sunshine. What time period would I live in? I'm happy with this time period. It's a corner. Yeah, I'd have this period, you know, City's dominance and all that. Only if I respect them, Village. Why is Kimmich taking it? Oh, Village, what do you reckon, mate? Chelsea will prevail, says Mikel. I hope not. We want Big Vinny to do well. Ball in. Sanchez doesn't come for it. Upamecano heads back across. It's cleared away. What's Kimmich going to do? Don't lose it there, sir. To be fair, he doesn't. It's all Bayern, and yet it's only 2-1. Surely offside there. Tar. No, not. I was going to say surely offside. Hello, Registar Kev. How are you? They're trying, Dave. I don't know what authority they're doing that on. That's fair, Spartacus, to be fair, yeah. That is reasonable. The lights are hurting my eyes, guys, so you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to put some sunglasses on. Don't laugh at me. I'm going to put my blue glasses on because the light is actually hurting my eyes a little bit. I don't know why they're feeling overly sensitive today. I do have very... Have I ever said that before? I do have very sensitive eyes because they're grey. I don't know what the... Turn them off then, okay. Yeah, should we just like sit here like this? Chak, what the hell? Binary eyes, yeah, Fez. Now, there's nothing wrong with my vision. They're just sensitive. They're just sensitive to the light because they are grey. Damn, that's crazy. That's wild. Here's Gnabry, played in by Elise. Switches out to Pavlovic. Diaz in the Chelsea box, and the attack breaks down with him. Here's Elise, 1v1 up against Cucurella. What have you got for me? It's a corner. Atleti have scored. Excellent. That game's actually going to be relevant now. Oh, those are not... Oh, dear. I have the same thing with my eyes. That bridge from the Etihad to the Joe Stadium used to murder me. I can't... There's an element with your eyes. Like, if you've got brown eyes, then you have more of it. If you've got... there we go, half time. If you've got blue eyes, you have less of it. And if you've got grey, you've got even less of it. So that's the state of play. That is the state of play with my eyes. There we go, 2-1. Entertaining first half. Entertaining first half. Bayern have been the better side. But rather foolishly, they've left. Rather, they've given Chelsea way back into the match. 100 bits for the Donnarumma cutout. Okay. I'll go grab him. I got him, guys. I have my son. I have my child. My kit still hasn't arrived. But for now, we've got Big Don. Or Little Don, rather. Mini Don. You get me? Nobbins has a genetic anomaly, which is a nice way of saying that he's not quite normal. What are you trying to say, Spartacus? What are you trying to say? You having a go? If I gift a sub, can you decapitate him? Not for just one sub. No shot. No shot. Did I get shin pads with a kit? No, Kazoo. It was only the top. I didn't get a full-on kit. I'm not a weirdo. Well, I'm a weirdo, but not like that. How many? I don't know. 150. I don't know. How much did he cost, actually? Because I'd have to buy another one, wouldn't I? I don't know. Well, there you go. I don't want to decapitate him, so it would have to be an amount that is unreasonable to make it happen. It's like Newcastle selling Livramento. Well, there you go, Jack. That's how much I value him. Yeah, that's how much I value this prop. We do look good together, don't we? My eyes are hazel. What you got to say about that colour? That's less than brown, but more than blue, in respect of whatever this thing is. So your eyes won't be that sensitive to the light. You'll be pretty chill. I need to find out what this thing is now. Grey eyes, sensitive to light. What is it? Grey eyes are more sensitive to light because they have fewer pigments, allowing more sunlight to penetrate. Unfiltered UV light can damage the retina. Glasses with UV protection shield your eyes from harmful UV rays And they're a trendy accessory. That's from Mr. Specs. Grey eyes, origins and significance. What eye colour is most sensitive? It's got to be grey, surely. I feel like it is. What else we got? Cool elegance, grey eyes. Melanin, that's I think that was the word I'm after. Less melanin results in lighter eyes, making them appear green, blue, or grey, depending on the concentration. More melanin results in darker eyes. So I am a melanin-less chap. That's what that means. I am the anti-melanin in my eyes. People with grey eyes are attributed with certain traits. Hello? People with this rare eye colour are more competitive than those with darker eyes. Okay, mate, stop trying to profile me, God. 100 bits for the banana and Don at the same time. Okay, mate. Oh. Right, I won't hold the banana for the whole thing because that'd be crazy, but, you know, we'll do this. I got my children with me, yeah? You never see this on any other stream, lads. I'm genetically inferior, yeah, to be fair. I am. My eyes are dark as a dark hole. What does that make? I mean, that makes you avoid Spartacus. That makes you avoid. Imagine having low XP expected pigment. They are some squishmallows. Yes, there's a dumpling and a pizza thing because Mrs. Nobbins liked them, so she got them. And now they are props. They'll probably go into the games room at some point, but, you know. Hello, Ollie. Unfit Isak is insane. Liverpool are tearing Atletico to shreds. Is it still... Was it 2... Someone said Atleti scored. Is it 2-1 or is it 3-1? Let me know. What's my second favourite team in the Premier League? Brighton are always one of my very favourites. So probably them. I do like Brighton quite a lot. Big fan of Brighton, me. Spartacus is not a woman, Mikkel. Put your cock back in your pants. Yeah, this coriander soap gene, is that real? Is that like an actual thing? Thankfully, I don't have that. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of coriander in large amounts. A garlic and coriander like naan, that's big time. But if there's too much coriander put in like a taco, then I'll be like, ooh, that's a bit too much. But no, generally speaking, I'm over that. Kazoo, fuck you, mate. I got Banana Armour on the set. Hello, Nick, one of my beautiful members. How are you, matey? Atleti pulled one back, but the football from Liverpool, best I've seen in a while. Excellent work, Ollie. Are you confident for this season, matey? What do you make of people saying that Liverpool are lucky? I feel like if it happens 4 games in a row, then it's probably not luck. But let me know what you think. Big ups to future Mrs. Nobbins. We have set a wedding date. Yes, we've got the venue booked in. That's locked in. I've got the guest list. I haven't really done anything else, though. Like, you know, sorting out flowers or anything else. TBH. So we do need to look into that properly at some point. God, it's expensive, guys. I mean, it doesn't have to be expensive. You can just go to, like, the registry office and say, hello, can we please get married? Thank you. But we want, like, an actual celebration and a big boy, like, wedding. So it is very expensive. And I want, like, a proper videographer. Because I want a wedding video. That's going to be a few thousand on its own. It's crazy. Will I stream the wedding? Why have 2 people asked that? No, we won't stream the wedding, guys. We're not having a Vegas wedding. No, the venue is in Chester. Well, it's in Cheshire. I don't know if it's in Chester. No, I think it is in Chester, which is in Cheshire. You can't be telling me that playing shit for 89 minutes and turning up at the final 5 to get a dodgy jammy goal is a natural plan. I'm not saying it's a plan, but I don't know if it's luck alone. If it happens 4 times in a row. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, you get me? No, no, Village, of course you can't fucking come. Like, what's going on? Village, mate. You can't be trusted to even be a Discord moderator. What are the chances I'm going to let you come to my fucking wedding? You insane? The wedding industrial complex sucks. The day's fun, but everything else can be really stressful. Well, that's why I'm going to hire lots of people to do my bidding for me. So all I have to do on the day is like drink and eat and be merry. Yeah? Is that a Donnarumma cutout? Of course it is. What sort of person do you take me for? No, Spartacus, I've got zero interest in FIFA. Zero interest. Liverpool create their own look by keeping attacking and attacking, says Phil. You know, it's like Fergie time, you could say, you know. There's a reason why they scored so many late goals. There does come a point where it isn't just luck. Obviously, you can write your luck a little bit, but I guess we'll see as the season goes on. I don't know. It's just because some people have said that, oh, Liverpool should have 4 points. And I'm like, I don't know if that's fair. Spartacus, I'll be drinking the living fuck out of me. I bet you would, Spartacus. It is great, Ollie, yeah. Sadly, we can't say that now. FIFA's not been good as a game since, like, I think we're getting to, like, nearly a decade now. I think the last FIFA I had was FIFA 16. We played, like, FIFA 21 or whatever it was because you guys said at the time, let's do, like, a career mode, that sort of thing. But, no, Jack, you're not... No, you're not in, for God's sake. Me, Liam Jackato, pulling up to the wedding in a limo. See the vision. Like, what would you guys even wear? Would you even dress up? Would you even dress up? Or would you just, like, wear trackies? And onesies? The last good one had Royce on the cover. I checked out the one before that, Nick. A full suit with a vest? Do you mean a waistcoat? Do you mean a waistcoat? Or do you mean like an actual vest? Jesus, Kazoo. Full city kit? A waistcoat, yeah, okay, fine. I've never heard anyone call a waistcoat a vest before. I was really confused. Has anyone bought a Donna jersey yet? It's taking one flipping month to deliver. Kazoo? Wait, there's 2 Kazoos in this chat. That's crazy. I have ordered a Donnarumma jersey. Shirts, sorry. I have ordered... That was like that situation. I have ordered one, but not a legitimate one. So, you know. I think maybe that's more pronounced more Kazoo rather than Kazoo. Because that's K-A-Z-U. So I'm going to say that's Kazoo, and the other one is Kazoo. Kazoo and Kazoo. Yeah? There's a difference in intonation. For Moonchester get up?
How many gifted for a wedding invite for me, Liam, Jack and Toby?
Definitely more than 2, Jack. Like, what we doing here? What we doing here? Do you know how expensive it is for just an evening guest? They're quite expensive, you know, to just have an evening guest. Never mind a day guest. I reckon if you pay for the wedding, you'll get invited. 2 subs is crazy. Like, I can't remember the exact amount for an evening guest, but it's not an insurmountable amount of money. How did Bayern look, says Ollie? They've been the better side, Ollie, but they've also been a little bit naive. At 2-0 up, they were still pushing and trying to camp Chelsea in their own half, and then Chelsea just countered and scored from it. So they probably needed to just get in 2-0 up and then take it from there. Mate, what is going on? 2 subs doesn't cover the full cost of the wedding. You got ripped off. That doesn't even cover like a tenth of a wedding guest, I don't think. No true citizen. I'm not streaming it, mate. I'm not streaming it. Oh, gosh. I don't even know what I'm doing for my stag do yet. I think I want to go to somewhere like York and just have like a nice long weekend somewhere with my friends. Just like drink and eat food and like have a fun time. It's not going to be like that thing where you see people walking around Manchester and they're wearing like a tutu or a dress. Like, it's not going to be that sort of vibe. I want it to be nice and chill with my friends and have lots of food and drink. No, you can't come to the stag do either. Our wedding 10 years ago ends up being like $225 per guest. Is that for evening or day? And that was 10 years ago as well. Goodness me. So nowadays that might be more like, I don't know, 300, 400. Go down the local for a pint for a wedding too, says Dave. How many bits for you to wear city cufflinks to your wedding? Not gonna happen, guys. Not gonna happen. Hoodie Dax is in Dinoland. I don't know what that means. I will be wearing a... sorry, I will not be wearing a black suit. Because, you know, I find that a little bit boring. So I will not be wearing a black suit. Mrs. Dobbins will be wearing a white dress. But I will be wearing a... not a Joker purple, but I will be wearing a purple suit. And it is going to be gorgeous. I've already seen the colour that I want, and it looks unreal. It looks unreal, to be fair. It's more of like a dark purple, but it is beautiful, to be honest. You see, I'm thinking maybe my groomsmen wear pink, because pink is also one of my favourite colours. I did wear like a pink/berry coloured suit to my sister's wedding, so maybe that would be the vibe. Maybe that would be the vibe. Purple is a classic colour. That's my favourite colour, Punch a Bicycle. That's my favourite colour. With my current attire. Yeah, I'll rock up with a Donnarumma cutout and the banana and the shades, yeah? It'll be highly elite. Highly elite times. No ultimate, mate. Oh, Punch a Bicycle. We're men of classy. That's the regal colour, you know? Oh, Kim is coming on. You got to wear a purple jumper. That's elite. When it gets cooler, guys, the purple turtlenecks will be making a return. Buying her out before Chelsea here. Interesting. Stag's got to go to some Champions League away match in a cool place. A lot of my friends don't like football. What the hell, Jack? I've got 2 of them, I'll have you know. Respect my turtlenecks. Respect them. What do you mean no one's wearing a purple turtleneck? I own 2 of them. We're not going to have flower girls, Jack. Hello, Dat. I will study English better so that I can understand what you are saying. Love that from you, mate. Love your profile picture as well. Might as well do a Riddler. How burn... mate, you Google right now, matey. Google dark purple wedding suits and then come chat to me because they are beautiful. The colour is gorgeous. Right, the banana's going away. That's mainly more of a city prop. Donnarumma can stay, though. We can keep Donnarumma. He can stay. I'm keeping the shades as well. For my eyes. We'll invite De Bruyne. Shall I invite Phil Foden? Because I know where he lives. Shall I do that? What about if you hire me and Jack as the bar staff? Like, no. You'd probably drink it, all you bloody drunkards. Right. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Honestly. Right. 2-1. Second half. Come on, Bayern. Come on, Vinny. Get it up here. Come on now. Hello, good Munich. De Bruyne might cook us tomorrow. There's every chance. Absolutely. Damn right it is, Kazoo. I want to be bougie as hell. You know, there is a... So we're getting married in a castle. You know, cheeky flex there. And part of the package is that you get access to the wine cellar, which you get access to from midnight. You can have it until 3 a.m. if you really want to. And you can have meats and cheeses delivered there. So you better believe we're going to be doing that. You get me? You get me? I don't mind saying what the venue is. It's not a secret. I thought I'd already said what the venue was. Kazoo, what the hell, mate? Burner, mate, they are beautiful. If you wear black, you're boring, I'm afraid. What, every single day, Village? You're going to pull up to the wedding venue every single day from now until the date? I'm not going to tell you when we're getting married. I'm going to tell you both things. Okay, now I'm not going to say, actually, because you're going to be really weird. I'm not going to say now. I think I wore tweed at my sister's wedding. That's a bold shout, Kazoo. That is bold. Who's getting married? I'm getting married, hello? Not for a while, though. Not until 2027. Stanisic, you okay, mate? Thank you, Dash. Love that from you. We've been engaged for a while. Considering you stream/tweet every day, we can probably tell when you be getting married. Well, no, because I can just, like, lie and say, right, guys, I'm going on holiday or something, you know? Village, fuck off. You know, you made it as a stream where people start threatening to show up at your wedding. Yeah, well, Village is a, he's definitely a character. That's for sure. That is for sure. Why do you think your viewers are oddballs? Hoodie Dax, mate, have you been listening to this conversation? Like, he's literally trying to plot coming to my wedding. Like, come on, man. This is not me being paranoid. Oh, shit. It's the Merseyside Derby on Saturday. Sweet. Crazy. What other matches are happening on Saturday? Oh, United Chelsea. Ooh. That could be a fun game. Of course. I don't know if I'm going to do a stream on Saturday. Haven't decided. Don't know if we're going to... We could do a neutral watch along. I guess we could do like a Merseyside derby. But let's be honest, Liverpool are winning that game like quite easily. So is that even interesting? United Chelsea, is that interesting? I mean, they're two big clubs. I don't really give a shit about that match. I'll be real. I'm getting married, Faisal. Big up to me, yeah? Hope Grealish gets cooked this week. Oh, sorry, absolutely cooks. Yeah, he's going to score in the 90th minute, rip off his top, reveals a City kit, and he kisses the badge, yeah? I've had enough of other teams getting jammy goals. Where's our jammy goals? They'll come this Sunday, yeah? 89th minute, victory. I mean, Frimpong's still injured, isn't he? You're not going to be there. Don't worry about it, True Citizen. You're not going to be there. He's down as an evening guest right now. I don't know if he'd want to come, though. But he's down as an evening guest. Him and his partner. Oh, is he playing right now? Oh, I thought he was injured. Why did I think he was injured? Thank you, I'm not a bot. Jack, I've like met LB in person multiple times. Like, come on. What's going on? Mendes, what a player. Nuno Mensch. Nuno Mensch. Oh, Jack, I can't tell. Because I don't think Village is joking. I think he actually thinks that people should go. Stanisic off, Bowie on. Where is my Elise goal? Or assist, yeah? Where is it? Oh, that's a thing. Guys. Guys. we are, for the evening guest meal, we are having a hog roast. We're upgrading to the hog. It's in a castle, so you've got to do that. You know, you can also cut the cake with a sword. Oh, João Pedro ball in here for Neto. Takes a shot on, does he? No, he doesn't. He dummies. Into Reece James, edge of the box. Straight for Neuer. Jack, yeah, don't be mean. We weren't even going to really have a wedding cake, but then they said, oh, by the way, you can cut it with a sword. We were like, hello? Definitely. Elise creates both the goals. No, Bernard, I need an Elise goal or assist because Spartacus has a bet on. He needs the Kane goal or an assist and an Elise goal and assist. We've got the Kane goal. I want him to be happy. So we need Elise to produce here. You see? Not going anymore, says Jack Fairs. Boué, well done, mate. Up against it. He's a big lad, isn't he? Well done. Upamecano, my goat, clears it. Bayern, don't forget you are at home. You do sort of need to be dominating here. In Indian weddings, we invite 500 plus people from both sides. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's gonna be crazy expensive if we did that. Nah, it's gonna be less than 100 people going to this wedding. Including evening guests. No, I still think it'll be less. I still think it'll be sub 100. Just Mrs. Nobbins has a lot of evening guests. That's all. I don't really have many evening guests. I only have like 3. Because I don't really have acquaintances. I have like friends. So they're all like my day guests, if that makes sense. So I've got loads of day guests, but barely any evening guests. Can we have some sort of get together? Village, what is your obsession with meeting up, mate? What's happening here? What's going on? Indeed, Dave, yeah. We're spending extra on the... Make sure the wedding food isn't mediocre. Oh, no. Don't you worry, Dash. Don't you worry. We've looked at the options. As I say, we're already upgrading the evening situation. Like, we could have had, like, you know, hot dogs, pizza, you know, the classic, and burgers, that sort of thing. So we have upgraded hog roast. We're hog roasting it out, yeah? Can I come on the honey? Guys. What is going on? That's a foul, surely. No, ref didn't give it. Okay, back to the keeper. Yeah, like that sort of... yeah, like, you know, like classic evening food for, like, evening guests. Because it's more of a buffet in the evening, isn't it? Harry Kane, Luis Diaz. Oh, he cut inside and he shot well, but it's straight at the keeper. We haven't settled on the... We haven't settled on the menus for the wedding breakfast. But there are 2 different, like, well, there are 2 different menus to order shit off, but they both look amazing. I'm definitely going to be having meat. Village, what the fuck? So yeah, we're at the very early stages of planning stuff. Or life gets in the way of planning shit, you know. It's same with Pakistani weddings as well. I would like to go to one of those at one point. I just don't really know anyone IRL from India or Pakistan, which is a bit of an L. Do I think O'Reilly did a good job over the weekend? I watched your analysis, but you didn't talk much about him. Yeah, I thought he did do well, yeah. I thought he did really well. In my analysis videos, I don't really have time to talk about every single player, but yeah, like if you were in the post-mortem, TJ, we did chat about him a little bit longer. And I was super impressed with him defensively, especially. I thought he did a great job up against Mbumo and what's-his-face? Was it Mazraoui? Dallo, it would have been. I thought he did really well. No. Physically, he's definitely stronger, Bernardish. Physically, I definitely agree. Get both Rice Krispies. Oh, here's Lima. Look at Harry Kane running in. Plays it too, Harry. Oh, it's a good save by Sanchez. I think he was trying to go between his legs. Good goalkeeping. Kane sucks, Fairs. Stinky lads. If that was Elise, he bags that. Really good work by, I think that was Pavlovic. It's the right decision by Lima to play it into Kane. Maybe you could have tried to find Elise, but that would have been tricky, to be fair. Who's better than Kane? Erling Haaland. Surely. Next documentary style Nobbins video when? I don't know if it'll ever happen again, to be fair. It might have been a one and done. You know, that video took me about 3 months. And it made me physically vomit. That's how hard I worked on it. At least it's putting some balls in, but they aren't getting on the end of it. Kane pushed the ball a bit too far, says Dat, indeed. Hello, Barnes Emma. How are you, matey? Welcome to the channel. How are you? It did. It did get a lot of views. The work was worth it. That's my best video. That's the best video I'll ever make, to be honest. I think I peaked too early, to be fair. I think I peaked too early. I made no money from that video, by the way. Because obviously I used like a load of like footage from the 70s and the 60s. But that was fine. It wasn't about the money. It was a labor of love. That was the purpose of it. Hello, Fox. How are we? Oh, Emma Barnes backwards. Hello, Emma Barnes. How you doing? Big up to Emma. Haaland slander's crazy. Every time he's mentioned in debate, it's always he plays for City to put him down for his volume of output while also forgetting his time at Dortmund, Norway. Yeah, it's because people are silly, aren't they? Doesn't he have more goals than games? Doesn't he have more goals than games for Norway? Like, it's stupid. There was a Dortmund season where he was scored 41 and 41. Like, that's dumb. That's stupid. I feel like that should be illegal. Hazard. Oh, back to Hazard. Oh, Elise! No! That was it! That had to be it! No! We're not going to get that Elise GA, man. Oh, he had to score. There's match fixing here. Spartacus is not having that bet. That's literally perfect from Bayern. And Harry Kane, that's great work from him. That's a goal every time, man. Every time. You got to put it in the corner, Elise. You've hit it. He's thought, oh, I just need to get it on target and it'll be fine. Crazy. Mate. 45 games, 48 goals. That's stupid, isn't it? Mental. I really hope they qualify for the World Cup, isn't it? Yeah. They're in a tricky group. They're with Italy and this man. And only one of them gets auto qualification, so it's not going to be easy. I do hope they can do it. They have won everything, including a win against Italy, which is big. I don't know, Darsh. You got to hit the corner there, surely. 49-48 Champions League. Yeah, it's so dumb. Hopefully he can continue that record, Dave, tomorrow. What's Donnarumma doing on my shoulder? It's Baby Don. It's Baby Don. He's the mascot. He's the mascot, yeah? He's here. Someone gave me 100 bits. Ultimate gave me 100 bits. That is the game, Ultimate. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Someone gave me 100 bits to have Donnarumma on the chest. On the shoulder, sorry. And here he is. Gift this up to put him down. Yeah. Why not? You can't come to the wedding, but it can do things like that. Oh. Hall and Bob, Nusa and Erdegaard look fun in attack. They do. They've got a lot of good players there. Whee! Thank you so much. Wait, Kazoo and Jack, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs, guys. What does that mean? I don't know. So, well, Jack, your gifted sub was to put Donnarumma down. Kazoo, what do you want me to do?
GFCK just gifted 1 sub. Hang it in the Louvre.
Oh my god, what's going on here? It's not gone through Holland's face. There we go. Okay.
All aboard the Haaland hype train. Give me your money or I'll end your existence like I ended Arsenal's title hopes.
Of course, Ultimate, yeah. Kazoo, your random footballer is Harvey Barnes.
Kazoo just gifted 1 sub. Hang it in the Louvre.
And Jack, your random sub is... Your random player is Lautaro Martinez. I don't know how you feel about those 2. Dave, that's crazy. That's not this sort of channel. That's crazy talk. Yeah, that is a stinky random footballer. You guys have done quite poorly there. Oh, and Chelsea have just conceded, and it's Harry Kane, and that is 3, and that should be the game. There we go. Ultimate's just gifted another sub. Thank you so much, Ultimate. Very generous, guys. Thank you. Does that mean I need to go get Donnarumma back, Ultimate? Is that your desire? Oh,
Ultimate
this is a good pull.
Just gifted 1 sub. Hang it in the Louvre.
I don't know who High Crisps is, but it must just be give it to a random person. I don't know. Was it Gnabry with the assist? Oh, no, I think accidentally. Bit fortuitous, but who cares? Random footballer is Barcelona Neymar Ultimate. That's a pretty good pull. That's the first time he's been pulled, actually. That's the first Neymar. Right, I need to go get Donnarumma and the banana back. Okay. So we're back to square one. So we're back to square one. Brilliant. Oh, dear. That is a great pull, yeah. That's one of the best. Jack has got R9 before. I don't think anyone's got Messi or Ronaldo yet. So I do think the best player we've had so far has been R9 Ronaldo, based on that. Oh no, have we had Pele? Did someone have Pele once? We haven't had Maradona. I can't recall if we've had Pele before. We've definitely had R9. We've not had Messi. We've not had Cristiano. But there we go. I can't keep track of how many there's been, no. That'd be crazy. Was that you, Jack? I don't know. It was one of the first. I know that much. I remember it was you, Jack. Big up. My dream midfield, what for City? Of the players we have, or? That's a great one, to be fair, Fenway. And hey, if you remember, you get a new footballer every month that you renew. So like if you do it on stream, like you renew your subscription on stream, then you get a new random footballer every single time. That's just an FYI. So it's not just one pull. If you renew it on stream, you get a new one every time. Yeah, Jack, you're creating a mad team. A mad starting 11. Current players right now, my dream midfield is what we saw against United. And that's what I said before the season started. I want Rodri, Foden, Reinders. I think that's the highest ceiling midfield that we have. Fortune cookie for Kazoo. A new outlook brightens your image and brings new friends. Okay. There you go. Kovacic is back soon. I think I saw Musty in the Discord say, is that a threat? Kovacic must never play at the expense of anyone good. You know what I mean? So he can't be playing in any important or big games. It can't happen. Unless there's an injury crisis going on. Harry Kane's got 10 goals in 5 games. That's so stupid. That's insane. Who isn't good? Well, I think you've answered the question. Yeah. I wouldn't ever start Kovacic. I don't know what scenario there would be where I would want to start him unless loads of people are injured. Thank you for the hype train, guys.
Good work, guys. The hype train has ended. Get off. No.
I love that whole in Texas speech. It's so funny. It is the Bundesliga, and it is Bayern. It's not just the fact it's the Bundesliga. It's the Bundesliga and it's Bayern. I actually think it's very impressive if you're in the Bundesliga and you're not Bayern, because then you're not dominating. But yeah, you are right. Bayern have just dominated, haven't they? Give it to Elise, you bastards. Oh, it's wide. This guy is not going to get his GA. Goodness, that's a good effort. Just wide. Oh, I know, Dave, yeah. I'm sure he'll be fine. But yeah, he's at the bottom of the list. Apart, maybe Bernardo. Maybe I'd have him over Bernardo sometimes, but I can't have him playing over Rodri, Nico, Foden, Reinders, O'Reilly, Lewis. I'd rather all of them play over him. That's fair, Fenway. I'm willing to give Reinders time and patience. You know what I mean? Willing to do that. Hello, Strawberry Cheesecake. Who's this cool guy on my screen? That's Donnarumma, mate. That's Donnarumma. There he is. Look at his face. Look at his face. Just look at his face. Yeah, exactly. He can get some minutes against Huddersfield. But even then, I'd probably rather like an academy player play. Goes a good player to have. Yeah, good squad player. But that's where it ends for me. Squad player. Bottom of the barrel of the options for me. Punch a bicycle. That would be Nico's ceiling, definitely. If we weren't playing Arsenal on Sunday, I would run Rodri, Nico, Foden in midfield. That's what I think we'd do. God's sake, Jack. Harry Kane. I don't know why I said that. What do you think about Mafuni at City's Academy? Heard a lot of good things about him. Left footer. We know Pep loves a left-footed centre-back. We know I love a left-footed centre-back. That's a massive meme on this channel. Kazoo, you know I can't do that, mate. You know I can't do that. Thank you very much for your support today, guys. I got the feeling that Pep doesn't want Nico G to do the 6 role, especially with the back-to-goal aspect. Well, he can't do that right now because he's not a 6, is he? But he will have to get better at it, ultimately. Don wears an XXL. He's a big lad. He's a big lad. You know what I mean? .6'5" is quite tall. He's a big boy, not just in height, but in girth. You know what I mean? Yeah, is Eric Dyer still at Bayern, or is he, like, retired for being shit? What's that all about? Is he still there? Yeah, I like Nico a lot. I think, by the way, I think he's looked very good in all the games he's played. I'll say that much. I think he's looked really good. Oh, Elise, have the shot! Why do they get so tight when Elise wants to shoot? Mate. What is happening? He's at Monaco, is he? I had no idea. Yeah, with Pogba. Okay, Bayern, we've got to have a proper conversation here. You're 3-1 up in the 70th minute. You're still committing so many bodies forwards for a side that wants to counter you. Calm down. People are panicking. I don't know why Punch a Bicycle is a good player. I don't get what they're watching. Like, name me the really bad Nico Gonzalez performance. Name it. I don't think he's ever had a properly bad game for City. Really. Not that I can think of, anyway. I feel like he's always been competent to good. I've never watched a game and gone, oh my god, Nico had a stinker, didn't he? Not really. It's either incompetent, good, or great. Bizarre. Bizarre, bizarre, bizarre. The amount of defending we've had to do with Nico on this channel is crazy. I can only think of Bernabeu where he was bad, but so was everyone else. Good point. And he still scored a goal that day. Dave, that's wild. You're a big lad, though. I'm, of course, 3'7". This is actually a real banana. Like this is to scale. That's how small I am. Feeling an Atleti winner. Surely Liverpool are still winning, right? Surely. Yeah, it's still 2-1. What do you mean you're smelling a winner? Smell an equaliser first of all, matey. Inter are beating Ajax 2-0 for anyone interested in that. Some would say that I am petite, absolutely. Petite little baby boy. That's what they call me. Diaz is not giving away a foul, or has he? Naughty, naughty Diaz. No worries, True Citizen, I get you. It's been a long road. It's been a long day without you, my friend. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. What a banger that is, by the way. Oh, oh, ooh. Can't go that high. Banging song. Is that Wiz Khalifa and Charlie something or other? I feel like it was Fast and Furious. Never saw the film, but listen to the song. What a great third goal that is from Chelsea. I mean, that is just horror play by Chelsea. Charlie Puth, that's the one. That is the one. What about Nico G doesn't Pep like? I don't even know if Pep dislikes Nico G. I don't know where that's come from, to be honest. It's obvious that he's like not a 6 and needs a long way to go before becoming a competent 6, but he's not a 6, so that makes sense. Like last season, he just didn't play as much as maybe he could have done because he wanted to just play players who he knew would definitely get the job done, and so it came to pass. I don't even buy the idea that like Pep doesn't like him or rate him. Yeah. I like Nico G. That's a bad pass back by Harry Kane. If McCann makes it work, Neuer twats it. What a boy Neuer is, man. I love how he's still going. That's excellent news, True Citizen. Wonderful work. He was Kazoo, yeah. Like, we can all say how we didn't want, Kova, Gundo, Bernardo towards the back end of the season. But ultimately, it worked. Am I going to be copyrighted? Yeah, for my beautiful singing, which is indistinguishable from the original M4A file. You get me? A lack of movement off the ball, says Glenn Hoddle. They've got it here with Palmer. I thought he was going to lose it there, but he didn't. Good work by, what's he called? Stanisic, Pavlovic, whatever. Respect Manuel Neuer. I think he's 38 or 39. Respect him. He's still good. He's still going. Why not? Why the hell not? If they go for Costa, I'm going to be so upset. Like that would be like the 3 keepers who I was interested in City signing. They all go to massive clubs. I'd be very upset if that happened. He turns 40 in March. What a boy. He's still very good as well. That's really good by Kim and Neuer getting away from Palmer. Pressing high here, though, and Harry Kane does brilliantly well. Oh, they've beaten the press well. Deary me, he's actually, oh my god, and never mind, I was going to say there's no way, surely, that Kane is going to outpace Enzo Fernandez. I know that he's not that quick, but Jesus Christ. I actually thought that he was going to burst a pace him there. Mad. Yeah, Chalobah got done there by Kane. Not the best day for him. To who, Jack? Enzo or Kane? That's the question. Just both, yeah. Reasonable, reasonable. And Maresca's talking to someone here. Oh. Which English teams are in the Europa League? Is it Aston Villa and Forest? Is that correct? Yeah, not Palace. All my homies hate Palace. For real, for real. It is Forest and Villa, yeah. A Palace in the Conference League. Ha ha. That's what you get for robbing us in the FA Cup final. You guys know I don't actually like complaining about refereeing decisions, but like that is like impossible for me to ignore, man. Like that's impossible for me to ignore. It's wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah, dirty little cheaters, innit? Investigate them, yeah? Investigate them. Still unbelievable, innit? Who's better, Gabriel or Gvardiol? Oh, they're two very different players. However, I do think that Gabriel is definitely like better at engaging in defensive actions 100%. However, I can't ignore everything that Gvardiol offers, so I would go for Gvardiol. But I do understand why you would say Gabriel. I do get that. And I wouldn't disagree with you. But at the same time, I wouldn't agree with you. You know what I mean? It's one of those. I don't think either answer's wrong. It depends what you want in your team as well. I think Gabriel is a lot better for Arsenal, and Gvardiol is a lot better for City. Jesus, Village, that's crazy. Nobody here is saying Gabriel says I'm not a bot. I'd understand if someone did want to say it. Like, I'd understand if Arsenal fans wanted to argue it. I'd get the point. Totally. There's just some things that Gvardiol can do that I think only John Stones can do. I don't think any other centre-back in the world can do. Yeah, he used to be very stinky. He used to be very, very stinky. And now he's locked in, so you got to give it to him. Right, there's 10 minutes left. Can Chelsea muster a second goal? God, they're so sloppy on the ball, aren't they? Now Bayern can counter. Give it Elise. Oh, Harry Kane, you had to play an Elise there, mate. With your quarterbacking that you love to bloody do all the time. What is that ball, mate? That's so poor. Who gave it away there? Was it Luis Diaz? What a surprise. I've apparently got a Diaz agenda now. Luis Diaz, not Ruben Diaz. I reckon Lindelof could also cut inside onto his weak foot, the Bernabeu, and bend it perfectly into the far corner. Still not over that goal. That is the only issue with Gvardiol playing centre-back outright, is we're sadly not going to see his goal output like that, or his work further up. Can you select who your gifts go to? I mean, Kazoo, absolutely you should. But, you know, I won't say no. In fact, I'll say yes, because I'm a greedy boy. I feel like we've overrated this Chelsea team, says True Citizen. I hope that's the royal we, True Citizen, because I've never entertained Chelsea in any sort of like title race concept or notion. I've said they're going to finish like 4th, and that's their ceiling. So that better be the royal we, yeah? It's a good point, Dave. It is a good point. There are pros and cons. There are pros and cons. Trade-offs in it. But yeah, you are right. Generally speaking, Let's have him at centre back. Let's let Ait-Nouri, be that more forward defender. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I think it was on a Football Terrace episode like a month or so ago, and like one of the things was, are Chelsea overrated? And I said, yeah, I think they are, because people are saying they're in a title race, and people are saying they're going to be title contenders, and I don't think they are. So if we're basing it off that, then yeah, I think they are overrated, definitely. I'd be amazed if they finish. I know that City have started the season not the best. I'd be staggered if we finish below them, like genuinely staggered. Company dominance go, yeah, big up GG. Well, that's really good by Kim. Can you get that to that Lima? Yes, you can. Nearly around Gusto. Gusto! Just a trading team. At some point, like, I get what they're doing to an extent. Thank you so much, Kazoo. It's so generous of you. You've gifted... It says 6 out of 10. What happens when you get to 10 out of 10, then? I've no idea what happens. Thank you so much, mate, for that. 6 out of 10, apparently. Your random footballer is Pato. Wait, Atleti goal, really? Are you joking?
Kazua P just gifted 1 sub.
Oh, Llorente's got a brace. Hello? From an XG of 0.24. Unbelievable scenes. Oh, I must have got it. That's very kind of you, Kazoo. So were you able to manually select that? You have to let him know in the Discord, Kazoo, that you have gifted that to him. Let him know that he needs to say thank you. Well done, Llorente. Big up to all. Damn. Crazy. PSG still winning 3-0. Big up to Chevalier, my goat. Not conceded a goal. We love to see that. We really do. He's my boy. Damn, this fucking... I've still got this Fiat bullshit tab open. Oh, Luis Diaz is in. He's got to square it, hasn't he? You greedy bastard. He's offside anyway. I typed his name in, that's fair. Nasty deflection. We take those, yeah? The best deflections are nasty, the unwarranted ones. Good point, Jack. Very good point. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. So Kazoo's got a gold parcel next to his name, which represents the gifting, because he's now the #1 gifter. And Jack's got a silver one. That's cool. I don't know if I've ever noticed that. It's kind of sick. The Atalanta manager was at Southampton last season. Jesus. Well, sucks to be them. Oh, yellow card for Elise. He's got more cards than GA Spartacus, I'm afraid. He's let you down. I can't believe he missed that one where it was like literally just had to put it anywhere. Put it anywhere. Anywhere but there, sir. Would you back yourself to be the first English manager to win the Prem? Depends on my team. Punch a bicycle. Depends on my team. Give me the Centurions and I'm all over that shit. Give me current City. Nah. More cards than Maverick. Oh, that's a bad foul by Lime. That should be... Why is he saying get up? Like, mate, you twatted into him. Come on now, sir. You can't be acting like that. You really can't be acting like that, Limer. That's naughty. I was true citizen. Yes, I was at the derby. Very good atmosphere. Really good atmosphere, actually. It had to be. Like, it's not been good the past few home games, I feel like. But yeah, it was popping off. My voice died. All right. Sorry, true citizen. God. I always assume people are talking to me because I'm such a narcissist. Pepper's the assistant. And I get to go on holiday. Oh, I'm winning it then. I'm 3-peating. I'm going back to back to back. Fuck that. You know what? I forgot Garnacho was a Chelsea player. And I forgot he was on the pitch. Or forgot he came on, rather. That's a weird signing, isn't it? Does he improve them? Like, really? Does he improve Chelsea? Is he a better player than Madueke was? Because I guess that's the trade-off, isn't it? I know they're not the same position necessarily, but it's one wide player who can play on both sides for another. Is Garnacho better than Madueke? I would suggest no. Why? So why have they done that? What's happened to the mighty Liverpool, says KPFN. Llorente, that's what's happening. How many of Chelsea's signings have actually improved them this summer? João Pedro and Taylor. That's a good question. I'm going to have a look at their signings. Because they probably signed loads of people who I'm not even aware of. Chelsea transfers. It's very hard to do with my sunglasses on. I can't see some of this shit. Big Vinny K is going to get a victory here, lads. Oh, Gittins. He's fun, isn't he? Does he not count as an improvement? He is actually a decent player, I think. I don't know anything about Hato, but he's not better than Cucurella, is he? Liam Delap, is he better than Jackson? I don't know. Esteval, don't know anything about him, but is he better than Madueke? Probably not. No. No, apart from João Pedro, maybe Gittins, though. I'm not having Gittins improving them, that's fairs. If the starting point is Madueke, then maybe you're right. Llorente, the Liverpool slayer, yeah. Spartacus, mate, did you see the Elise bottle job? Did you see it? When he had the whole goal to aim at and he hit fucking Sanchez instead. Garnacho. Oh, Neuer. Easy mode. Easy. For the future. The issue is I'm not a bot. It's that they keep buying for the future and then they keep selling. Any player I can't stand for no particular reason. There are lots of players I can't stand. And I always have a reason. Number one. Enemy number one. Yeah? Public enemy number one is Højbjerg. Bastard. Did you not see it, Spartacus? Mate, he literally, it was basically an open net and he hit it straight at Sanchez. All he had to do was hit the corner. Oh, Palmer scored somehow. What on earth is happening, Bayern? The ball just seemed to fall to him. Okay. Bayern, I mean, it's a gorgeous finish. What on earth is happening here? He's off. Yeah, he's well offside. What a dickhead. He thought he scored. Yeah, he's well off there. Hello, Teab. Yeah, he's off. Yeah, this is a deserved Chelsea victory. This will stay at 3-1 as well, because that is offside. You didn't time your run, Sonny Jim, lads. What did you say about Garnacho? Not moved by this Garnacho guy. Gasky was never particularly moved by him either. This will get ruled out, so I'm not updating the scoreboard. Yeah, there we go. Hold that. Hold that, Chelsea. It's not a beautiful goal, commentator, because it's not a goal. Because it's offside. A goal isn't a goal if it's offside, you little idiot. Beautiful goal. It's not a goal. Beautiful finish, you can say that. Idiots. Pissing me off. Oh, Jackson. Oh, they've just got Jackson. That's wild. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Garnacho's hair is absolutely chopped. Horror show. Absolute horror show. Some players can pull that hairstyle off. Aguero did, but he's a very pretty man. Garnacho, you aren't, I'm afraid to say. You aren't pulling it off. Red doesn't suit Jackson. Yeah, he does look better in blue. Why did Garnacho look more of a lesbian? What? I don't know what that means. I should try it. Hydro, definitely not. No cap, no shot. Horror show like his football. Damn, Dave. You're not wrong, though. And yet, you're not wrong. 6 minutes. How much added time is there in the Liverpool game, please, chat? How much added time in the Liverpool game? Because that is in the 90th minute now, it looks like. I watched the Emmys. I didn't even know the Emmys happened. I've never watched... I don't think I've watched a second of the Emmys or Grammys or any of those shows. BAFTAs. I don't think I've ever seen anything from any of those shows ever. 4 minutes, thank you, Tayab. Yeah, Oscars. Never seen the Oscars. Never seen the Emmys. Never seen the BAFTAs. I don't care about any of that shit. Yeah, I just zero interest in it. Liverpool 5th late goal loading. Oh, hopefully not. Shall I tune into that match instead? Because, like, this game's done, innit? Like, Bayern aren't losing. I'm going to switch over to the Liverpool game. Because, as it turns out, there actually is something to play for now. Oh, come on, Atleti. Keep it together, guys. Keep it together. This would be a good day. I wanted Bayern to win. I didn't particularly want Liverpool to do well. So, you know, that's fine. Oh, that'll be a corner, will it? That's good work by whoever that was. Oh! Oh! This Atletico kit. Oh, my God. That is a bag of shit. I hate it. It's got like a weird red thing on the back. And it's got the badges. It's actually happened. They've actually done it, guys. They've actually scored. Oh my God. Okay, back to the Bayern game. That's no fucking way, man. Okay, right. That's what you get for wearing a shit kit, right? I literally tuned into that game for 5 seconds. For 5 seconds and they scored. What is going on? Oh my God. Right, Bayern game's back on. Fuck that, man. Oh, it's Gusto. Crossed in. Good defending. By Min-jae. Oh, that is crazy. Atletico, you deserve that for that shit kit. I have actually cursed us all. Jack, switch over to the Atleti game and have a look. It's horror. Or just like search, I guess. It's like blue with like weird bits of red. The Atletico badge is in the middle and the sponsor, it's like Riyadh Air or something. It's horror. What, do you like the kit, Jack? I think it looks disgusting. It can't go on like this, can it? It can. It can. I think it's horrible, Jack. I'll be very real with you. Is this Upamecano? Oh, clap pass. I think it's disgusting. I hate it. Liverpool will always win it if they're drawing the game in the 90th minute. The annoying thing is, that corner was so avoidable. Yeah, but the fact is, Jack, the red is there. That's the problem, innit? Oh, Palmer. Goalkeeper claims. I think that kit is vile, you know. I'm looking forward to our trip to Anfield, mate. No City player scores that header. Yoshko? Yoshko? Chill. Chill on my man, Yoshko. Toby, mate, we were... I don't know if you were here for it. It was like the 90th minute, and we were like, oh, this game's done. Let's tune into the Liverpool game. 5 seconds later, scored. As soon as I switch over, scored. Again, if it happens 5 games in a row, it can't be luck. It can't be luck. Although, to be fair, it didn't happen in the 90th minute against Arsenal, to be fair. But you know what I mean? I don't think it can be luck. Simeone's got a red card. What an idiot. Dave just says it can. It can. Fairs. Maybe it is. I don't know if I buy it. Hello, Messi _616. Am I a Chelsea fan? No, mate. I'm a Manchester City fan. And a Banana fan. And a Donnarumma fan. As you can see. They've seen off... It's so shameless calling them the world champions, man. Oh, dear. Well, there we go. This game has ended 3-1 in Munich. Elise bottled Spartacus's bet. But Chelsea were easily the worse side. Bayern easily the better side. Yeah, Fuskan, you got that spot on. I think I said 2-1. So I didn't quite get it right. PSG battering Atalanta. Inter beating Ajax. Bodo Glimt drawing against Prague. Big up to Bodo Glimt. Olympiacos 0-0 against Paphos. I don't know who the fuck they are. The Club World Cup badge is shit. I won't lie to you. It is very shit. Ekatike missed an open net. What a dickhead. And in case anyone's interested in the League Cup, it's Swansea Forest. Swansea beating Forest 3-2. And they have beaten them 3-2. Well, there you go. We did used to, Dave. Good times, man. Memories. Yeah, so tomorrow, obviously, guys, we will be back live streaming for City versus Napoli. If you haven't already done so, go watch my Napoli Man City preview video where I give a very brief recap on how Napoli have been playing this season. And I give my thoughts on what the predicted 11 will be. Musty. You owe... Wait. Why isn't Musty's sub badge here? I don't know why Musty's sub badge isn't there. How you gave it to a different Musty? You gave it to a different Mustafa. How is that possible? I was going to say that Kazoo gifted you a sub, Musty, but he's absolutely bottled it. That's crazy. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. Yeah, go watch the preview. And make sure to join me tomorrow evening. Again, around like 50 minutes before kickoff, something like that. Maybe a little bit earlier, to be fair. It depends what time I get back from my parents' house. We will be doing City versus Napoli. Watch along. So thank you guys so much for joining. And I'll catch you all tomorrow for the watch along. Bye.